and shit.
Not mature.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? I don't got no dad to explain it.
You don't even know how to express it the right way.
You know, I mean, I got uncles, but you know, you thank you for your uncles, but your uncles ain't your daddy. It ain't gonna never be like pops, because uncles got their kids and this and that. No, you know, they was there, but it ain't like daddy.
They
You heard me?
can't be hands on how your father would be if he was there.
Yeah, you know, then my mama, she got married though.
Okay.
You know, she got married.
So how was that like? That was.
I was like,
so how was that experience like? Was it feel good?
I mean, see, but I ain't gonna lie, homie was he had his downfall. You heard me? He get loaded. You know what I'm saying? But he was a man at the end of the day.
Okay. All right.
Like he had his minutes like a man at the end of the day.
He just had his demons.
He just had his demons, you know. And I felt like if it went for that, he would have been a great. That's the only nigga I ever accepted as pops, besides my real pops. You heard me? So he the only nigga got that title. You know what I mean? Because he had his business. You know, we had our ups and downs with him, you know, getting low, stealing shit, but he always made sure he made up. You know what I'm saying? The fuck.
He was stealing?
Hey, you'll take a nigga money, nigga gotta punch him down a little bit.
Oh, he'll steal your money.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Okay, so
but you know,
that sounded to me, them type of traits you said get low. Was he like on like the cocaine thing, the dope type thing?
Yeah, he was.
Sometimes just steal from the people in the house and stuff. One of them type of situations.
Yeah, them situations.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but it wasn't no. It wasn't like you can't disrespect him type shit, because at the end of the day, I'm gonna tell you this story about this nigga. This is how I knew this nigga was really my fucking daddy. You hear me? Like, bitch, I had like me and a few of my little partners and shit. I got a pocket full of money. You hear me? I ain't gonna lie, I got a pocket full of money. But you know, nigga don't know I got a pocket full of money, but I got a pocket full of money. We in from the 12 over, we down the street in BG neighborhood and in the 13th.
BG free.
Yeah, he free dog and free BG. You hear me? But we right here on Ferret. Got a little store called Wagners and shit. So them bitches been in Lightment because I was staying right there on Ferret. So them bitches, I was staying right there on Valley Street. So them bitches ain't never really just liked me already. So one day I decided to go in that bitch and I took a cold drink out that bitch off of GP. You heard me? Mm-hmm. So so the guy, man, oh, I already didn't want this bitch in the store. I already didn't want him in the store. I ain't never want him in the store. And I'm young as a motherfucker. So them bitches like the lady trying to buy, but I got money in the pot. They go, you know, I got the money to pay for it. The lady trying to pay for it, but like I said, they ain't want me in the store. Yeah. So them
Why
bitches.
Didn't want you in the store? You've already was known to do certain things.
Oh, was known doing saying disrespecting them, cursing them bitches out. Okay. So them bitches, you know, I give them a reason not to lie and to keep it real. Okay. But at the end of the day, bitch, like I said, bitch, I'm hurting. I gotta get me. You hear me? So it's like I go to truancy or whatever. You hear me? They put a nigga in jail. Mm-hmm. So I ran up bonding out. So as like my little private and shit, I took out, you know, they take your private, put your shit in the private. Yeah. You know, mom's already and took the private, deduct the money. All she got to make us down about a nigga. So now a nigga broke still. Now you hear me? She done took the money. So that nigga cried, son. You hear me? That nigga had really cried. I'm like, damn, that nigga really love a nigga. You hear me? And that was the first time I really opened up to him and been like, yeah.
So how old were you at this age?
Shit, I was probably like, at that time, I was probably like 11.
Oh boy, you are the porch. Okay. All right. I can tell you what I was doing at 11. Video games and basketball at 11.
Yeah, we was outside early. So, you know, back in the day, we ain't had the internet and all that. Yeah. And I mean, when we was outside, I mean, DJs popping. You know, we got
and
You
shit
know,
like
that's
that.
all night,
Barbecue
pussy
and
popping and
candy
all that
laying
shit.
around the
Yeah,
corner,
they cutting up in the projects and shit like that. You know,
blasting music off the, people
yeah,
riding down the street on a bike with the boombox on the
yeah.
shoulder type
Bitch,
shit.
it might be a boring dinner. Nigga come through with the car, you hear me? They put the DJ on here, they go shaking on the cars and shit like that. Though, you hear me? Yeah.
So, all right, you said you wasn't really the school person. So when did you figure out like school wasn't for you, man? Like, did you just stop going? Like, what happened with that, man?
I mean, I really stopped going to school, like really, really stopped going to school. Like after the storm, like after Katrina and shit, like when we had left from the Superdome and went to the Astrodome, I was like fuck school, but I had dropped out of school right before the storm, like in probably like an old 03 or something like that.
Okay.
So I had dropped out, and so I was like fuck it, you know what I mean? So I just continued trying to do my own little thing.
So what was your mother's response to that? Did she allow you to drop out, or she fought you on?
Fuck no, boy. Mom, see, my mom, tough love.
Hmm?
You hear me? So it was like it wasn't never no sugarcoating with me and my mom. We ain't never had that type of relationship where she sugarcoating it with me. It was always, bitch, you out here, you're a man, you hear me? You gotta, step up and shit like that. But like I said, in my immaturity, I ain't never understanding until
Like down the line,
down
later
the
on,
line, you hear me,
until
dad.
okay.
Which
So